Maxine Cole, and I would like to say special thanks to all dads who have allowed me to come into their space. You have taken the time out of your busy schedule to make this video a reality. I want to say I appreciate you, I thank you, and I pray God's blessings, favors, prosperity continuously upon you and upon your seeds from generation to generation. Dads, you are an example. Dads, I salute you. God bless you. And for all the other dads that will be watching this video, I say, dads, listen to the veterans of dads who have taken the time out of their busy schedule trying to make a living for their children to be there on those special occasions, who have taken the time out of their busy schedule to make sacrifices for them to do their homework. Dads who have seen to their children all their own in society. Dads who have taken the time out to just converse with their children. Dads who were just being there. Please listen to the veterans, and you too step up.
On Father's Day, I want to wish all of the fathers who are out there a happy Father's Day. And I want to say to all of us as fathers, it is crucially important, vitally important, that we spend time with the family. A father operates in three ways, just as how Christ came to operate in the earth. He's a prophet, he's a priest, and he's a king in his home. A prophet speaks of the fact that he prophesies to his family. A priest thinks of the fact that he ministers to his family. A king means that he rules with wisdom in his home. I have spent time with my family, but if I should really relive my life, I remember 30 years ago when I started ministry, it was too much that even until this day, my son Jermaine Edwards, Peter Gay Edwards, and Rowan Edwards, they still say, "Dad, I wish you had spent more time with us." I know the importance of that. If I should relive my life, I would do things a different way. It's vitally important that we spend time in the family. I grew up without a father. My father died when I was 6 months in my mother's womb from a gunshot. And so therefore, I don't know what a father looks like. I don't know what a father's hug feels like. I don't know what a father's smiles look like. Now, it is vitally important, brothers, that we give what we didn't get. Those of you who might have received a lot, you might have a lot to give. Those of us who have never received any, it's now your time to give. And so I pray today, being Father's Day, that you be a priest in your home, a king, and a prophet. God bless you. Have a happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to my father and Bishop Rowan Edwards.
To really send a message to men. My name is Dennis Robafa, President of the St. Catherine Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Over the last 35 years, I've had the pleasure and honor of growing 3 lovely children. It has not been an easy road, but with God's help, I was able to accomplish the task. It is not only important, but of fundamental importance that fathers play an important role in the lives of their children. What is happening today is the lack of father support in the home, and that is why the crime level is so high. I believe that men with the principle that God has provided, that we should be the head of the home, head of the house. That is where our role is. We should be the head and not the tail. It is not only financial, it is spiritual, social, moral, and all the other aspects of bringing up children in the fear and admonition of God. It is therefore the role of fathers to be there for their children. They didn't ask to come into this world. We brought them in. And we owe them at least that much to ensure that they get basic love, the necessities of life, and education. Those are basic tenets of making a child accomplish. The fact of the matter is, it is now time that we men stand up and really begin to play our role. We hope that, over the years we have seen that mothers have taken the both roles, father and mother, and we have seen the result of that. It is now time for us as men to take our rightful place. The women can't do it alone. We just know that it is possible through God's help, and we know that we can do it. May God bless you all, and happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to my father and to Brother Dennis Roboto.
He led him about, he instructed him, he kept him as the apple of his eye. As an eagle stirreth up her nest, fluffeth over her young, spreadeth abroad her wings, taketh them, beareth them on her wings. So the Lord alone did lead him, and there was no strange God with him. He made him ride on the high places of the earth, that he might eat the increase of the field.
Good afternoon. My name is Anthony Errar. I'm a father of 8. I did not realize the role that a father played until I became a Christian. Fathers, I adjure you, you must compulsorily play a role in all your kids' lives. No matter how small it is very essential in the future of their lives. No matter how small it is essential. Happy Father's Day to all fathers out there. Those who are not playing the role, step up and come up, because we are short. That is why we have Father's Day. Nobody don't remember Father's Day. Mother's Day is a big deal, but Father's Day is not, because we have not been there. And I tell you, be there. All fathers who are there, big up to you. Those who need to come up, step up to the plate, okay? Happy Father's Day again.
And he made him to suck honey out of the rock and oil out of the flinty rock, butter of night and milk of sheep with fat of lambs and rams of the breed of Bashan, and goats with fat of kidneys of wheat, and thou didst drink the pure blood of the grape. Men, you hear that? When you obey God, when you love the Lord with all your might, with all your strength, you see, and you be a doer of the word of God, the Lord will cause you to ride upon the high places of the earth. You suck honey out of the rock and oil out of a flinty rock. You drink grape juice where it look like blood, and no blood it's just thick and rich. So say when you drink juice like that, you're well fit and you're well strong. Sickness don't take your body. You understand? So we have to start, step up, man. Decide, make it up in our mind, say, look here, forefather and father did make we, suffer and struggle. Now me I make my seed, me want for me seed. And generations to come for them, seed after seed, ride and experience God's blessings when originally intend for mankind to have. You don't hear me, man? Please, we did struggle. We have to go into the church, go pray against generational curses with the help of our leaders. Sometimes it takes so long before we can step in a full own. You understand? We don't want that for these generations coming up. You understand me? Some of them don't even know to go into the church. And not everybody going to know or want to go into the church. You understand? So, but when you can't listen the word, hear the word, be a doer of the word. And please, tell it to your children. Tell it to your friends who will be watching this video. Say, come on, come make we start. Follow the word. Find a church. Go into a church. You understand? If you don't understand, so that when you're in a church now, you hear the preachers and the teachers, them come up with your word. You understand? It will enrich you so much and bless you so that you start to look fat and prosperous. God bless your fathers and have a blessed Father's Day.
My name is Whitman McCullough. I work with Food for the Poor. I have a daughter by the name of Robin McCullough. To be a father, you have to first be a friend. Not only financially, but you have to be a really close friend. You must be able to speak to your child about anything, through any circumstances, no matter what the situation is. So for all fathers out there, I'm voicing this out to you. Be a friend first, put your child first, and everything will fall in place. Thank you.
Happy Father's Day. My father, I'm grandfather. Corey Dixon and Paul Grant.
My father and grandfather, Corey Dixon and Paul Grant. And we have a wonderful Father's Day. One love.
My name is Pete Sankey, the father of 2 girls, Shanique 18 and Shannon 9. I am a journalist by profession and I work with the Jamaica Observer newspaper. Being a father is not easy, but it's also very important to be there for your children at all times. Some fathers see their children on special occasions, birthdays, Christmas time, and so forth. But it's important for you to be there for them at all times. And I implore all men to be there for your children. For all the other fathers, I wish you all a very happy Father's Day 2017.